Welcome guys to another video of Iron Saga. Today we're going to talk about Hraesvelgr PvE side. I will make a separate video for the PvE content. First, let's talk about the PvE one. PvE one. Player versus environment one. Player versus environment, place versus event, place versus boss. However you can say it, but it's basically apart from PvE, player versus player. Now let's see. Anyway, let's see. Here's burger is very strong mech. Like it's rather cheap because you only need 7 star to get the full output, and 6 star to basically make it more usable. If you get 2 copies, you're mostly fine. If you get 3 copies, then you're set for PvE and PvP. But today we're going to talk about PvE. So mostly people use like most max items like burst eject core, burst eject core, the black golden blaze, which basically apply 25 bonus attack and melee effect. Melee attack will chance to 200. Like basically, if you have Nate, this is Nate a passive ability just just on the shell part. Like this is basically Nate's passive ability. On PvP side, you basically want to increase the speed of Hraesvelgr, because if you have your mech at 7 star, you it needs the maximum speed. Like if you can read, like the more speed it says, the more final damage it can do to an opponent. When Hraesvelgr speed max by default outspeeds the target, final damage dealt is 40%. Like 40% damage dealt is a lot, like a lot. For every 5 kilometer higher speed stat, as an addition 1% damage dealt. Like, for every 5 kilometer more, it's adds another additional final damage. So that's a lot of final damage if you increase this speed a lot. Meanwhile, for his Hraesvelgr itself, every 5 kilometer speed stat will be bonus. It's a bonus defense. Like it's a good win. I don't have this another copy, so I can't use this chassis unfortunately yet. But this, if you have, just go with speed. Anyways, like if you don't have burst eject core, I think you can use like Excel Brain. Maybe Excel Brain you can use as well. Like, or I I think, let's see, or maybe this torque. I talk like you just need to decrease the weapon intervals between on the max, because with the weapon interval lowered, it can fire infinite lasers at the enemy, and those lasers do a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. Plus, you need the mat called Q24, which is only available in the end coin, and there's only one single pet in the game. You can't get a second pet, at least not yet, or maybe not in the future, because in the other server they haven't been any instead of the second Q24. So this is the only single pet here. But anyways, uh, you can use a lot of things on this mech if you don't have the max pass. For if you're going, like, I think you could use transmission core as well if you don't have a Jux burst core. But if you had a Jux burst core, that would be the most useful part for it. Like you need at least 100% weapon interval for this mech to make it extremely powerful. But anyways, we'll do it. I will show you some gameplay of it for on posters and different pilots. But we will use Dia. I think most people will have Dia because not every player will have the collab pilot. No, because some people can easily miss the chance or the event as a whole. So we will first use Iron Saga pilots themselves for this. あ uh, mostly we still haven't gotten the awakened system yet, so if when the awakened pilots come, I think most of the collab pilots might become absolute except Spike, because Spike is still used. but but due to but due to Netflix we never got Spike. Oh fuck you, Netflix, you ruined everything for us. We hate you. Most of the Ian player base hate Netflix because of this, because they took away Spike from us. They didn't allow us to have Cowboy Bebop. Sadness, anger, despair. Fuck you, Netflix. Anyways, let's use another pilot. I think I will use Mephis here, because why not? Why not? I have her. Why not use her? So we have Mephis here. Like she's in the best PvE. Like she isn't used highly, but she is already has ether, and has like she has good decent amount of abilities from like direct hit. She can eat her weapon speed reload and something like that. Speed reload, and she already has faster weapon switch intervals. Like she already has interval minus. So let's see how much she can do here. If not, so with this, I maybe we can use a different core. Like who? I think we have 115 minus 115 interval. I don't know if that stacks over 100, but who knows? I think I might use a different core because of her. No, let's use a different core. Like come on, we cannot skip this chance of using a different core, because why the fuck not? Let's see what type of core. I think margin core might be useful. Let's use margin core for now. We will use a different core as well. Like Mephis might be useful because she has already minus 50% weapon interval. So, like with this, with her, that opens a lot of slots for different cores. But like she herself doesn't do a lot of final damage or damage herself. So that's why she's used a lot. But if you don't have any good pilots, she's like basically a cheap way to make your Hellswinger more powerful. Let's see. I think and this also gives weapon interval as well. Like let's test it as well. Cause why not? I'm testing here. We all testing here together. One more core, then we'll move to Wood and Linda. Oh God, those are the mostly highly used melee pilots in Iron Saga themselves, like Iron Saga pilots. Only burst core, like I think revolver core might be useful, or what else core might we have? Mhm. Let's use this core because anyways, let's move to Wood and Linda. Then the collab piles. Then we will show. Then we'll do some PvE posters. Linda. Where are you, Linda? I know I placed somewhere. Come here, Linda. There's Linda. First, let me take off Wesley because, like, I think for Linda you need to either use Wesley or Hongwu, the old man, for the best outcome. Let's change the code to burst reject code because we needed 50% weapon interval. Come here, old man. Let's go. I personally don't think Wood's ability affects the amount of laser beam that that are fired at the Exalt, but but that's only my assumption. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I'm only assuming stuff. So after this, let's get the two collab piles. Then I will move on to the PvE part. Ryouma, heavy dealer, like the manliest man in an anime. Even like he's more manly than the guy in Gurren Lagann. Like he's the OG manliest man. Anyways, we're getting out off topic. So like he has a lot of final damage. Like his AS is mostly 30% final damage, I believe. Like yeah, 30% final damage. Plus last man legend. Almost everything is mostly good. Like his pure damage type, useful in PvE and PvP, but mostly heavily used in PvE. For him, you don't need to use the golden coat. You rather want to use the white tiger strap to keep his SP up, so you can take advantage of these damage increase as well. Now let's go with Clancy. Like, if you don't have like any special that increase damage, you can easily use any support or control pilot for her. Like you need anything that can help you in in your PvE setup. 'Now let's do some posters before we wrap up this video. Smash, everyone's favorite mech in the old days. Smash. Whenever someone saw Smash in the open Steam, they were very happy to see it. They were very happy to see it in the old days. Nowadays, it's just a relic past. A good collector's mech. one more poster, then we will done. Smash again. Let's do this one. This team on Smash. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video. Next, I will see in the next one when I will upload the PvP part for this mech. Cause most people will use this in PvP, but there are a lot of people who love to do PvE.